How about this one?
Looks just like the one I have on.
No, it doesn't. This one's yellow.
I thought this was really cute. There were some really cute elements to it. First of all, I remember Y2K, and part of my family was stocking up, which is hilarious.
Really?
Yes.
How to stock up on?
We probably still have the cans too, because they're like, oh, well, we'll use it if earthquake happens. But I'm like, that's literally like 21 years ago. But anyways, Julie, I wanted to talk about, what did you feel like your character was nervous about Beverly doing, kind of from her past?
Well, her daughter had, my character Gail's daughter had died, and I think she blames herself for being a little too relaxed, about being a little too sort of a peer with her, because she had that child young, and so they were sort of a Gilmore Girls-ish relationship. And that then with Beverly, her granddaughter, who's really the age of a normal child would be, that she really needed to tighten the screws and make sure that she made no mistakes whatsoever. And she really lost her joy. And the fear was that she would get sucked into boys and music and end up pregnant and, God forbid, dead. It happened once, so it might happen again.
I thought there were some really good themes though, about like the importance of, you know, not giving in to peer pressure or not judging a book by its cover. Can either of you talk about that?
Yeah, I think that is really important, especially peer pressure. I was taught at a very young age by my amazing parents, you know, a lot about that. And I think that it's important, especially like Beverly and the girls. They were kind of just, Bev's kind of in her own little bubble, and she doesn't, at the end of the movie especially, she learns not to let anybody mess or touch with her bubble and her quirky little imaginative world that she lives in. And I think that's important for everybody to just, you know, you have your own little bubble and you can share it with people, but at the end of the day, you can't let anybody shake your happy bubble, because the only person that matters is like you and your bubble, you know? And I think that's really cool. And she doesn't let, you know, especially at the end of the movie, they're all punk, you know, they do what they want to do. They're completely themselves. They don't feel like, you know, especially today with trends and stuff like that and all of this, a lot of peer pressure. I think it's important to just be incredibly, amazingly, insanely just yourself.
That is a great message. And it's something we have to remind ourselves, even as an adult, right? Julie, what about your character? Because I felt like she kind of had to learn not to judge other people too. I mean, with Anti, kind of his character, she kind of had to learn that as well. Could you kind of expand on that?
Yeah, I think that there's definitely, as a parent, I could relate to that. I want to protect I want my boys to be raised as like normal teenagers who can make normal teenage mistakes, but then at the same time, I mean, oh no, they'll make one stupid mistake and then the brain goes. So I do relate to that. As far as Anti, I mean, Nick Thune is freaking hot. So I had to act. That part was acting. That was acting. 100%. I'm like, what? What are you saying? He's a very lovely person to look at. And I thought he played that role particularly well. But I do definitely relate to the fear of the unknown.
I understand that too, because I have two kids, and it's like, oh, how much am I gonna, like, you know, try to keep them in their bubble, as you were talking about, or just let them go, right? Or like hold the hand, or let them walk. And so
yeah, you want them to explore and to have rich, full lives, and you want them to make mistakes. But I always say to my kids, I want you to make mistakes in real time or on paper. Nothing, don't type it, don't text it, don't upload it. And then you look at the things that, you know, can kill you out there. And I go, oh, no, and not that either. Not that.
I know the social media and the internet world is so crazy now for younger people. But anyways, well, thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed it. I thought there were some really sweet elements to it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend and happy holidays.
Should we dance?
No.